I think what drew me to using Chris was watching Hellraiser for Robin Vigil's work, and I kind of went, that's the big kind of monster score I want, you know. That's so then I listened to some other stuff of his, and I go, you know, this guy's he's got the right stuff.
And then talked to Mel about it and said we want to hire Chris Young, and he said great, and we did.
I remember so vividly that when Chris decided to hire me, what a magnificent rush of thrilled energy that came over me, because it was a film that I really, really wanted to do. I went in and started on the project and thought maybe, just maybe, he's going to want me to write in that same style. And then I was going to have to sort of score this in the shadow of Howard. The wonderful thing that Chris did is he said, forget it. As I recall, it's not that he was saying wasn't a good score for that movie. He says, I don't want that score for my movie. I want you to do your score for my movie.
He's a real interesting composer to work with, because he, at that point, wasn't the best piano player in the world. You know, now with all the electronic support, you know, you go and composer's got the entire symphonic score ready for you just to listen to on your first visit. Way back then in those days, you know, it was Chris and a piano, and he gives quite a performance. Because he'll play and he'll just, and he's cursing himself the whole time, and then it's this, and he's humming, and and it's just like this wonderful blur of a character kind of going. But you get it. You really get what music he's bringing to it. And it was great.
So Chris must have had a great imagination, because not only did he not come over every day because he was up north, not only did he not hear it with an orchestra, just me bashing away on the piano, but I don't think he came down that much. You know, I can't really recall, but my suspicion is just because of the distance. He wasn't able to visit me as often as guys who lived down the block would have been. So there was a lot of faith that was required.
I think there were two times I did not agree with what he was doing, and one was the music he initially came up with for young Martin in the Ductwork, where he's a really popular score for years afterwards for temp tracking a lot of pictures. I'd be going to these screenings going, hey, that's my music, you stole my music.